In the blue corner, fighting out of West Los Angeles, California, weighing in at 217 3/4 pounds, with a professional record of 29 wins, 1 defeat, 1 draw, and 24 KOs. He's rated #1 in the world by the WBC and is a former champion of that organization. Ladies and gentlemen, here is Pinklon, Pinky Collis. And in the red corner, fighting out of the Catskills in New York, weighing 218 3/4 pounds. He is undefeated in his professional career with 29 wins, no defeats, 26 KOs. He is the WBC, WBA, heavyweight champion of the world, Iron Mike Tyson.
So referee Carlos Padilla then, 55th title fight for him, and there's the statistical rundown. Remember, 20 years of age, that's all he is, Mike Tyson. In there with a big man of 29. Just wiping down, he came in absolutely bouncing there with perspiration, Tyson, but that's some water. Padilla seemed to think. He says don't put too much grease on, to Kevin Rooney, the trainer.
Okay, Tyson, Thomas, you're going to box for 12 rounds. You know the rules of boxing. Avoid using any kinds of foul. Don't throw any punches during the break. Is that understood? Seconds come out finally.
So there we go then. The final words from Padilla. I doubt whether these boxers really hear any of those words. They've got other things on their mind. And there he is. The main man then in the fight game today. Corner man Angelo Dundee has been telling Thomas to use. He's going to be much use to him. Now this is the Tyson we really know, isn't it? Trying to wipe out that memory of the bone crusher Smith waltz, and he's really laying it to Thomas at the start. The crowd loving it, Thomas hating it. 15 stone 8 3/4 pounds of absolute mind, muscle menace there, Tyson. Who's going to stop him midway through the first? Well, he's not going to get tangled up at close quarters in this fight, Tyson, as he did with Smith. He's going to learn to break the spider's web and not get entangled in it, and he's really unloading some terrific punches. And he'll do well to get over this round now, Pinklon Thomas.
Yeah, well, he took a tremendous amount of punches bang on the chin. Every punch that Tyson throws is a jawbreaker, and Pinklon took quite a few of them clean on the chin. Obviously, the doctor was a bit concerned, but I don't think he did Pinklon's cause any good by coming up and interrupting in the corners, because he needs every second in there he can get.
Well, the overhead look at that, and he really is now. They're complaining about the head coming in a bit, Jim.
Well, being that he is short and he's got to get inside, he obviously... Yeah, well, I would say that's his problem at the moment. He's moving in before he lets the punches go. He wants to let the punches go as he's moving in.
He's had brilliant times, had a few troubles, and admitted to being a drug addict at one time, and speaks openly about it. Have a look at some replay there, Jim, with the jabs coming in.
Yeah, see, that was the head again. He was a little bit dangerous for the head that time. That's when...
See, now, the crowd are booing there, Jim, a bit unfairly, because they're fighting inside, and that proved it. And then they immediately switched to cheers there.
Yeah, well, just as I said, by Tyson's own standards, this is kind of calm stuff. They expect to see the dynamite all the time.
Oh, he got the job done there. I think he must have heard you there, Jim. What a peach of a left hook that was. And he's going to do it in the sixth, because he's only midway through. And this is the way he finishes him off now. The master of the finishing stuff. What a fighter. Absolute ferocious. And what a game man. He took every punch in the book there, Pinklon Thomas. He is not going to make this in the sixth round. And your heart goes out with him. The embarrassment of him being knocked out like that with all the heart in the world. He can't control the legs. But what a tremendous finish there by the Iron Man himself. He's following the loser over to the corner. Once the bell's gone and it's all over, he's the most compassionate guy in the world. Great supporter of kids' charities here. And here's the finish.
he wants to get the opponent in trouble. Every punch that comes over is a finisher. It's a cracking uppercut and set to come in with the rest.
And we look at another angle. I mean, his head almost departs the shoulders there, Jim, doesn't it? He's just got no chance. And what a brave guy. He took some really hard punches before he went down. Look at that, absolute on the button. And you knew he went down there, his head flopped like Wurzel dummies there, and he couldn't get up. Jim?
Yeah, every single punch from all angles, and he gets full power into everyone. That was a signal, the punch that come up the way, and then overcome the left hook, and that was all over for the night.
And once again there, this overhead shot. Now you can see the real ferocity of this man in action.